There's a few different ways that you can deploy stuff today, and they're all valid in different scenarios. But we're biased, and we think there's a scenario that's the best in most of the cases. So let's just step through them really quick. You can centralize all your NVRs in a data center on campus. And all the cameras will be streaming 24/7 all the time across the LAN fabric from every building back to your data center. That's a lot of LAN traffic, and Steve will talk about some of the architectural challenges with that later. You might get central management out of that, but for a lot of solutions, you actually still win. And you then have a very high IT footprint because you now have a large storage area network. You know, you may need to store a petabyte depending on your storage needs back at your data center. And that can be not just a huge cost, but a huge support issue going forward. We talked just in the last slide about the distributed NVR model, which has been kind of the default for the longest time, one NVR in every building. That does bring the LAN traffic down low, but there's definitely no central management. And you still have a very high IT load. You've got storage out the edge that needs to be supported and maintained and monitored somehow. We've seen some customers centralize their CVRs into one large data center. That still has the same LAN traffic requirements of the NVR, but management is centralized for sure, and the IT footprint becomes very low. Now you're storing, you're back to terabytes in the data center, even if you have petabytes in the cloud. Because again, it's just a cache in the event of the WAN not being able to keep up with the other requirements. And the CVR distributed model is the one that, in most cases, makes the most sense. That's where there's a CVR at every building. The LAN traffic stays very low. The central management is trivial because everything's done through the cloud. And the IT footprint is minuscule. So that's one